Hello everyone, happy Tuesday. So today I have quite a thick box from Painting Fairy. Good morning everybody, or good afternoon whenever this video feels like uploading. Today I have another PR package from Painting Fairy, only this time, as you can see, the box is a lot larger than the ones I've gotten in the past. So I'm really excited to open this and share with you what I got. But first, if there are any promotions or anything from Painting Fairy, I will put those on screen, as well as my personal discount code for you. So Painting Fairy is kind of like thread painting in the sense of it's a cross stitch, so Fairy brand cross stitch. They have amazing, very high quality kits. They have so many patterns to choose from. You can also buy fabrics. You can buy their own fairy floss. You can buy DMC. You can buy floss cards, floss drops, frames, scissors, needles, literally anything you can think of. You can get it from Painting Fairy. So today I think there's two kits in here. I did open it just to make sure which one it was because I also had a personal order. So I did open this to double check just to make sure. But I think this one is going to be quite a large one given how thick this box is. So let's get into it. So the first thing you always get with your Painting Fairy order is this little goodie bag here. And this is a really nice reusable sack as well. So you can see here you get some needles, and I've gotten 26 and 28. This time it looks like it is 28, which is the size, not the amount. A cute pair of scissors, nicely wrapped in a bag. And this one does have protection on it, but this time it is straight. Sometimes you get curved scissors, but either way, free scissors is always a win in my book, and this one is absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to keep it in here so it is safe. And then I'm just going to dump it. Dump. Woo, okay. So we have 3 finger protectors. I wonder how this... I mean, it's too big for me, but at least it fits with fake nails on. That's nice. So we got 3 of those, as well as 3 spools or bobbins. You can use these for the parking method, or you can just simply store floss on it if you want and keep it like safe and protected. That way it doesn't get dirty or gross, or at least reduces the chance it would. So I'm going to put this all back in here. And then there was one more thing in here. My son pulls it out every time he sees a Painting Fairy box now. So I got another miniature Labubu figure. But they're so cute. So these guys just sit on my desk. Oh, hold on, I gotta make them sit upright. There we go. Alright, a few other things. So we also get this. It's just like a little bit of information about their floss and the types of stitches that they do in their kits. And they do say you can reach out to them if you need support. And then here's just a little bit of instructions. And then we get a free floss sample. I think this one is Fairy Floss. And they do give you information here on it. So this one is Fairy Floss. So this is their brand of floss. I personally like this more than DMC, but everyone has their own preference. I just think the twist is slightly higher, so it feels more durable. And I think this one, yeah, 310, which is good because I accidentally like knotted a bunch of 310 on a kit I'm currently working on. So this works out perfectly for me. And it comes with this little bit of paper about the floss. It says, "Why choose us? Official general agent in China, 100% authentic DMC." Because they do also offer DMC. full range of colors, every DMC color available in stock. Unbeatable retail price, only 65 cents, and that is for the DMC. I believe the fairy floss is only 30 cents, which is even better since, you know, I prefer that one. And it does talk about fast delivery. Their stuff does get here generally fast compared to other sites you could buy from. And then back here is just a little bit more information for you. So I'm going to actually keep this one out because I'm probably going to use this. And then I will put the rest of this stuff away. Okay, and this next one, I'm not sure if everyone's getting these. I believe it's a PR package thing. What I mean is I'm not sure if other people doing PR packages has been getting these, but I have pointed these out and linked these in previous videos, and I was so excited to find out they sent me some. So these are foam cards to hold your floss, but the reason I was so excited about these, and I've brought them up several times in my videos, is because they have their own like stickers of all of their codes. So you can kind of match it up with your with the codes of kits, or maybe if you wanted to kit something up yourself, you can see back here this is sticker paper. So you can kind of just like kit up on your own. Now I believe they might have more symbols than this. I'm not sure, I didn't count, but I just thought this was a really cool way to kind of do it yourself. Or maybe if one of your paper floss cards broke on you, you could just so easily get the symbol on here and then put it on here for your floss. That way you don't even have to go by DMC. You can just look at the symbol you're trying to stitch, grab the floss and stitch it. And I actually really love this color too. I'm sure they have like several different colors, but these are so thick. And this is also thick. I don't know how thick. So it looks like, let me see if I can do it. So it looks like it's perforated, so you can choose them here. So you can pick which one you need. So I thought that was so stinking cool. It looks like both these sheets are the same, but if each square is a different symbol, maybe this is all they have. But I might try and do that because the next thing they sent me, I got another one of these. So I did have this and share this with you before, but I will go over it again. I did mention that I kind of wanted to do it twice, meaning do it once on the fabric it came on and then again on the fairy fabric that they sent me, just because I really wanted to kind of change up the color of the background. So what I might do is when I actually am ready to start this one, when I'm done with my Disney one, is I might remove the floss from their cards and see if I can kit them up on one of these cards. That way you guys can kind of get a full idea on how functional this is and if it's super useful. So for now, I'm going to put this away, and if you stay to the end, I will show you my progress on my Disney one, and also everything is going to be linked down in the description box below. Alright, so this time it did come in a snap pouch. Very nice. And I believe the last one I got was 16 count as well. So let's move this aside and we will look at the pattern first. So it's this adorable little star boy. I'll get the price from my last video so I don't have to search for it on my phone right now, but I'll put the price of that on screen for you. And this guy is just so cute. I'll put the other information up as well in case you're interested. I believe he comes in 16 or 14. I just think it's so adorable and creative that they use the back stitch to really make what was his hair pop out. Because then you get all of that space and it's kind of like a assumptive space, but you don't actually have to stitch it. So this cutie patootie, I can fold this. Looks like he has 23 colors, and it looks like 3 of them are mixed stitch. And then you can see here we've got some back stitch, and it does tell you if it's 1 or 2 strands for the back stitch. And he is going to have a lot of back stitch. And I'm not going to show every pattern page, but let's open up to, I want one that has some regular stitch in it too. I guess this one works. So you can see all of the back stitch here in different colors and textures as well. I do find that sometimes I have a little bit of trouble seeing the different textures in certain back stitches, especially since I started doing back stitch on my peach study. But once you actually know what you're looking for, it gets a lot easier. So if you're struggling with back stitch, just keep pushing through. You will get there. You will get to a point where you recognize what each one looks like. But as you can see, we have very clear printing, lots of different colors for the back stitch just to make it easier. And you can see some of them are going to be like thicker back stitches than other, and that's just going to add more depth to the picture. Now I don't want to go over this whole pattern because we can look at it on the fabric. I'm just going to check the last page really quick and make sure there's nothing that I'm missing. Nope, just more pattern. Okay, so this is the baby. I love it so much. Not too big, well, because it's 16 count, but it's so stinking cute and so clearly printing. They definitely have been darkening their ink as well because it's not super faded up top like it has been in the past. This one is a 16 count, and you can see how clearly that is printed as well. And they did go ahead and put the back stitch right on this one. My Peach Study one doesn't have back stitch over the canvas. It's all based on the paper pattern, but where this one kind of uses back stitch so much over like spots where there's no stitching, I think it was a good idea for them to implement putting it on the canvas itself, just to kind of help you get an idea of where it's going and not have to count so much to get that back stitch on. But I think he's gonna be so cute. And I probably will be doing one on the 16 count. I'm thinking, because where there's blues, I have like a palish green 16 count, I think, from Painting Fairy for fabric. I think I'm gonna see what he looks like on that, if not the pale purple. If you think I should try one over the other, let me know. Let me go grab those and see. Alright, so these are the only 16 counts I have. I know it's going to be really hard for you to see right now. This one is a lighter pink, and this one is more of a peachy pink. And then this one is a faint blue. So if you think I should try one over the other to stitch this over, definitely let me know. If these are my options, I kind of wouldn't be against putting it on blue. I think that would be a fun little twist, but you go ahead and let me know in the comments. Pink, peach, or blue. All right, and so you can see here we have a serged canvas, nice large borders, and the fabric is a bit thick, but that really hasn't stopped me from stitching in hand. I just roll it up with one of those clasps. And then here we have the colors for this handsome little man. So what the stickers would do is, instead of the DMC, you get the code for the, like the symbol that's for the DMC, and you use that. So that's what I might do. And then the last colors here. And as always, we have this adorable little bow, and I will be right back. My cat is getting into something she absolutely should not be. Okay, sorry about that. So that is him, and here's all the flosses together. Do a little twist. And I know this is going to work up very vibrant because all fairy floss I've used has so far, so I'm really excited for that. Alright, now let's get on to the main kit. I think if there's any extra goodies, I'll obviously show you. Okay, the next kit is this. And I'm probably gonna have to take this out to show you. And put this over there. Alright, give me 2 seconds to open it on my phone. Okay, real quick, if you hear my son in the background, I'm sorry, he is playing games with the door open. So this is called Romantic Flower Market. And it is absolutely massive. So I'm just gonna say this since it's not gonna fit on screen while I'm showing the image. So this one comes in 14, 16, 18, and 11 count. For 14 count, it is 135 by 55 centimeters, and it costs $39.99. For 16 count, it is 128 by 50 centimeters, and it costs $39.90. And it looks like they're all going to cost $39.99 or $39.90 right now. So we'll just say the size for the rest. 18 count is 107 by 45, and 11 count is 170 by 65. Oh, nope, I'm wrong. 11 count is the only one with a different price. 11 count is $59.80. But right now for new customers, you can get 10% off. This is a one per person kind of kit. They have a limited time deal going on right now. So if you want this at a lower price, definitely get it, because even right now, the 14 count is going for $39.90, but once this deal ends, it goes to $79.80. So if you want a lower price for this, definitely go ahead and get this now. And I will link this down below. So this is not stapled. I think it's too much paper to be stapled. Yep, so we have 824 separate colors here. I believe this is all going to be full stitch. I don't think I'm seeing mixed, yeah, I'm not seeing any mixed stitches. And they are all organized. Wait, maybe it's not just 140. We'll see on the canvas if it's actually no, I think this is the full complete list. So it looks like we have 124 colors, and then they organize it by symbols here for you. So you can kind of keep your eye out and make sure you're not accidentally stitching the wrong color for a similar symbol. So you get both pages for that. And then we get the paper pattern, which is very clearly printed, a little bit smaller than I would like, but this is a massive kit, as you can see, because we've got like an actual booklet going on here. Not like I can flip through it, my skin is so dry, but there's like a lot. There's a lot. But we'll just focus on this one page for you to look really quickly at the symbols. So I think this is going to be absolutely beautiful because it's big and it has so many bright, fun colors. I know it says Romantic Flower Market, but it's like a rainbow flower market. So let's look at the printed canvas. Hold on. Okay, so before we open this up, this was also in there. This is just kind of another thing about their own personal floss, the fairy floss. So if you were interested in that as well, when you purchase this, you can read up on it. I've gone over this in the past, so I'm not going to go into it with detail right now, but I'm sure other creators have. I just don't want to go over this every single time I open a kit. I made my stance pretty clear about fairy floss and how I prefer it. Do with that what you will. But we are really here for the canvas now. So this is going to be another stiff canvas, and you can see I did get a 16 count. I just don't want too many super massive canvases anymore. I know the stitch count's going to be the same roughly, but I just don't want a lot of fabric everywhere. So as you can see here, it is nice and serged, and we have a very long legend all the way, like da 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 da. And it is 124 colors. So let me just do my thing where I scroll this up for you. Yeah, this is like the edge of it. So we do got generous borders again. Very bright printing on this fabric. It is a bit stiff. Again, I think that's just how fairy canvases are, but again, that's how you get that very clean printing. And it doesn't look like too much confetti either. I'll bring it closer and show you in a minute. So just so much, so much. This is bigger, I think, than my peach study. So let me fold this back up a little bit so I can bring it closer and show you what I mean. So I folded it back up. I think this is, which way is the right way? Oh, yep, this is the right way. So you can see here, like, even though there's like a few, for the most part, all of them have somewhere you can travel, like with these yellow slashes here, or these T's. It doesn't really look like you're gonna find a single stitch standing, maybe once in a great while, but for what I'm seeing, everyone has a buddy that you can go and stitch into. So I think this is going to be gorgeous. But maybe we should look at the colors before deciding that, huh? Here it is opened up a little bit more. The very clear printing, even though there's like a ton of different colors in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, and this one is so big that this came wrapped separately from this, which I believe I showed you. I'm going to show you one more time up close. And I love how beautiful the clouds are in the sky. They're so full. I really love puffy clouds. It's like the best kind of cloud to be looking at. Okay, let me see. Can I get you back in here? I think I got a hair stuck on it. Snap that back, because this one did also come in a little snap pouch. And then we have floss, which also came in its own bag. Okay, this one's definitely big. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards. So this definitely has a lot more colors than my peach study as well. I'm gonna move this so I don't knock it over. And this is heavy. This is a substantial amount of floss. But it's so cute. And they did come on the plastic cards, which I absolutely love these. So what I want to do is when I'm done my other kits, I'm going to use Goo Gone if these stickers don't peel right off. And that's what I might be putting the symbol stickers on, so I can reuse these. That, or I believe they have blank stickers or strips as well that you can buy and just label on your own. It's really up to you. They have so many different kind of floss holders that you can get. But anyways, I'm going to kind of separate these out a bit so we can see them a little bit more clearly with the individual colors. Because there's really just a massive rainbow in this. And the second one. I like the colors on that bottom right. The pinks and the blues and the greens. And then these ones are a bit more natural. And then this is the last full card. And I love like pastel muted colors like that as well. And then we have this partial card. So super cute. I love it. I love the feeling of a lot of floss, and we do got our bow still. This is just like so cute. And somebody didn't make it into the bow. Oh no. There we go. So much floss. And I just love the feeling of it. This floss just feels cool to the touch, which is really nice when it's hot out. And like I said, this is heavy. This is a lot of floss, but it has a lot of stitches in this kit, and it is quite large. I'm going to try and fit this back in the bag, and then I will be right back. Alright everyone, so that is all I got today. This is what I got today from Painting Fairy. Again, I did not pay for this. I paid shipping, and that is it. They sent the rest to me to review for you guys, and that way, if you want, you can be made aware of the discount that's going on for it right now, and you can use my discount code if you've purchased them from them before, because that helps support my YouTube channel. But if you are a new time buyer from Painting Fairy, still go ahead and use their 10% if that's a higher percent off for you, because, you know, take the better deal. Like, don't flatter me. Don't spend more money to flatter me. Take the better deal. But anyways, I think all of this is absolutely gorgeous. I am still so excited that they actually sent me these stickers and these cards. I am 100% going to use these, and I am 100% going to start this after the Disney one. Now, if you want to see the Disney one, I will show you that now. Okay, and here's my progress on the Disney one. Yes, I washed it. I accidentally got something on it and I didn't want it to stain, so I wanted to wash it sooner than later. I have Pluto, Donald Duck, Daisy Duck, Mickey Mouse, and I'm on Goofy right now. And you can just see how beautiful and vibrant these stitches and this floss is. And then after this, I have Minnie Mouse, Piglet, Pooh, Eeyore, and Tigger. And I'm really excited for these ones, so I think I'm going to stitch those a lot faster. But I really am so pleased with the definition on this one so far. Like, it is absolutely gorgeous. And I do keep this one kind of rolled up. It's just been easier for me. And it is getting softer, the fabric, the more I work with it. So don't worry. I'm sure you can loosen fabric if you want before you start by rolling it your own continuously in different ways. Alright, so other than that, my plans are, I do want to finish the Disney one, but before I finish the Disney one, because I don't know if I can wait till after, I want to work on that little hedgehog. That way I can, do I have one up here? I don't. I want to work on the little hedgehog with a strawberry on it. I want to work on that kit because I want to frame it for you guys so you can all see what it looks like when it's completely finished. So that is something I do want to start pretty soon here, even if I'm not finished the Disney one, but I'm not starting this one at all until I do get to the Disney one. And I do want to try this on the colored fabric. So please let me know. Remember, the colors I think were, it was like the bluish color, a peach, and a pink, I believe were the options I had. I don't think any of my purples were 16 count. No, it was the light blue, pink, peach. I cannot speak today, you guys. So let me know what you think I should do. And that way I kind of don't have to worry about deciding myself. Right, well, let me know which one is your favorite and if you think this is absolutely beautiful as well. And if you would try these symbol stickers for your floss instead of the paper ones that the smaller ones come with, or even to try and maybe kit up your own stuff. I don't know, who knows? You could probably figure something out. Alright, thank you guys for clicking on my video. Give it a like to show your support. Leave a comment, leave a heart, because I love you guys, and I will see you in the next one very soon. Bye!